Hello everyone, my name is Donald Wilkes and this is Live Now. Today I'd like to talk about how to get and stay fit. Okay, so pretty much my whole life I've been a fit person, but towards the beginning of 2016, I started to get a little gut. I had a long work schedule and whenever I would eat, I was raised, not to waste food. So if for my lunch break or whatever, if I'm at home, I would try to eat everything in one sitting, okay? And by doing that, I was overeating. All right. So by overeating, I started to get a little gut or whatever, and it was just like in my mind, it's like okay, what I'm going to do, I need to get back into running. You know, um, I started running back in April of 2016, but before that, it's been like before that time it was like 2 years. That I laid off of running. I had bad sinuses, I had a heel spur, and I had to go to a podiatrist and I had to do physical therapy. But so now, I understand how the average person feels, like once you start to gain, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, it's just like you feel like having control of your weight is something you can't really maintain, something you can't take charge of. So towards the end of April 2016, I was like, you know what, let me get back on the track. Even though I haven't ran in 2 years, let me see what I could do. Because I was pretty good. Like, at my best, I was able to run 12 miles, like without stopping. So I knew I could do it. It's just having the discipline to get out there and, just build up that endurance of running again. So towards the end of April 2016, I went to Bessie Head Park, from Brownsville, Brooklyn. So I went to Bessie Head or whatever, and I ran at 3 miles, but my body just wasn't used to it. I see people in the park snickering and laughing and whatnot, but my body just wasn't used to it. But I knew what I could do, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just have a workout schedule of running 3 times a week. So I ran 3 times a week at 3 miles, and it didn't happen the first week. Second week, still getting it together. But by the third week, run 3 times a week, 3 miles, I was looking okay. And I stayed with it. And then once 3 miles became a piece of cake, I ran 3.5 miles. And then once 3.5 miles was easy, I went to 4. So, I stayed in the park, what do you see, to the end of April to the beginning of November of 2016. And, I was able to get to 5.5 miles, you know? So I was like, let me join the gym. It's November, it's getting cold, let me join the gym. So I joined the gym, and I was like, since I could run 5.5 miles, on the track outside, let me go for 7 on the treadmill. So I was able to get to 7. I was doing that twice a week. And then I stayed on it, then I got to 8, then I got to 8.5. So before I left that gym, I was able to run 10 miles twice a week. So I was running twice a week. I was taking yoga twice a week. I was doing boxing workouts and plus the free weights. All right. And the free weights, I did that. I did that every day. All right. So I stayed for that gym. I stayed at that gym for a month. And then towards the beginning of December of 2016, I moved to the New York Sports Club. They had a good promotion. I feel very comfortable there. And I just kept it up, with the running. And I was able, to get to 12 miles, But I was losing too much weight. So, I started just run once every 2 weeks. And by doing that, I was able to get to 14 miles because my body was just so used to it. So I was running once every 2 weeks at a high level. I was taking yoga twice a week. I was doing the boxing workout once every 2 weeks. Like hitting the heavy bag and doing work in front of the mirror. But like I said before, the free weights, I was doing those, pretty much every day. And I would do it, just at the house, have 15-pound weights while I'm looking at TV, I would do, I don't know, probably about 7 to 8 different sets of 3 types of, workouts, with the free weights. And I would do reps of, I started like, say, 33 curls, then 33 expansions, and then probably about like 78 rotations of my shoulders, and that was good for the triceps. And the curls was good, for my biceps, and the expansions that was good for my shoulders and my chest. All right, so I'm going to show you those workouts, that you could do in the comfort of your home, and it could keep you, looking toned and looking chiseled.